What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jad here from Puma. Welcome back to another farming simulator 19. How y'all doing? Welcome back, guys. How y'all doing? All right, so I said I was gonna do a high speed. I also thought I was gonna go longer without internet. I have my internet back obviously now, so I didn't record high speed. Because I thought, like, Saturday, I was like, okay, when I was recording that last video, I was like, okay, Saturday night when I can't record or can't stream, I will, I'll do my recording, you know, the high speed. So, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, I got my internet back. Unfortunately, I guess, kind of in a weird way, I wasn't able to record. So anyway, I'm here recording now. It's Sunday night, obviously. Monday for you all, just saying. Getting ready for a stream Monday night. Gonna be playing Farm Sim again from our server. Multiplayer, links in the description as always. Just saying, link is down there as always. All right, so I'm gonna be doing the plowing right now, right here, right now, live action, okay? I am gonna use this tractor. I know that might be weird, but I believe out of all my tractors, this is the only one that actually has GPS on it. So it's kind of a whole thing, you know? Kind of a whole thing. All right, so we're setting up our GPS A point, B point. And actually, I'd rather really let go very, very small on my GPS, like 3 meters, 3.2. There's no offset. Okay. So that way, no matter where I'm at, I can just pick a line and go. As far as running east and west, or what's this? North and south right now. Holy cow. Holy cow. And actually, I can just come in here and go rotate, and then boom, it's right here, which is probably how I should start, go across the bottom here. So anyway, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. I do want to set my auto with. I appreciate y'all clicking on the video. Thank you guys. As always, much appreciated. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty decent one after we got my internet fixed Saturday. Speaking of my internet, if you guys didn't watch the stream, Saturday started kind of late Saturday, but it's okay. Late stream's better than no stream. Late for a Saturday anyway. Started like 3 o'clock. And I have been streaming at, oh, what's it called? Noon. So, okay. We're going to turn this on, allow create new field. It should go down. There we go. GPS is on and we're plowing. Yeah, so my brother got the internet fixed. Turns out, if you guys didn't see the stream, it was my router. There's nothing wrong with the router. We just had some settings changed on said router that were going to be really, really cool. It was tracking my like data usage here in the house. It wasn't necessarily like tracking what websites we were on or like where the traffic was going in or out, but it was tracking like how much we had been using, which I thought was going to be really cool, to be honest. And I think I remember when my brother set up the router, like he asked me, he's like, you want that? And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Well, come to find out the cache inside the router filled up. And once the cache filled up, you're done. You're done. So apparently, like, he didn't even know that was a thing where it could fill up and have problems. I didn't know it was a thing. Routers and networking's kind of over my head. You know, I mean, I understand the basics of it, but like getting down to the nitty gritty of it, that's completely over my head. To be completely honest, that's just, yeah, it's over my head. So I don't mess with that stuff, you know? We don't want to go off the edge of the world over here, you know? I'm just saying. But, yeah, so he got it fixed. He was here a while. What ended up happening, it was like, okay, either this is going to work, we're going to factory reset the thing, or we're going to go buy a new one. That's basically what it came down to. So he factory reset, and we were good to go. So it was like, oh, well, should have probably thought of that like a couple days ago, huh? But live and learn. And it's all good. So I'm not mad at him. it's just one of those things, you know, we didn't know it was a thing. Now we know. So yeah, there's that. But, yeah. So as far as getting, the unlimited data on my phone, by the way, Rob, I appreciate you always being down for a good story time. A good story time. I appreciate it, man. And actually, Rob, I'm trying something different with audio in this video. So please let me know what you think of the audio in this video. It should be a lot louder. I didn't realize this until Saturday night stream that apparently my audio has been quiet on streams and stuff for a long time, and people have just dealt with it. Nobody's ever said anything. I kind of got tilted a little bit. Not gonna lie. I got a little upset Saturday during stream. I'm like, why haven't you people told me this for literally years? I've been using this microphone and this mixer for a while with the same settings, and nobody's ever said anything. So anyway, I upped my audio in OBS itself now, like put a filter on there and cranked it up a little bit. So hopefully it's better. And actually Monday will be the first stream with it turned up as well. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, as far as getting unlimited data on my phone, I am getting unlimited data on my phone. However, the way Mint Mobile works, it's quote unquote unlimited. Technically what I'm on now is unlimited. Okay, it's unlimited data, but they limit your 4G data. Okay, so technically right now I can use as much as I want, but after, what is it for me, 12 gigs? Yeah, 12 gigs. After 12 gigs, it's going to go down to 2G instead of 4G. So with the quote unlimited plan, you get 35 gigs of high speed. Then you get unlimited 2G. But if you want a hotspot, apparently hotspotting, you get, I think it's either 5 or 10 gigs. I think it's 5 gigs of hotspot. That's all I could do on a hotspot. I think 5 gigs. So it's kind of weird the way they word everything, but you know, it makes sense. They got to make money too. So they can't just give away all the data in the world because, yeah, not how it works, you know? So I probably wouldn't stream with that. Plus the speeds I get like in my house on my phone are not great. If I'm out in the wild, speeds are great. So there's that. By the way, chat, he left a comment on this video, or on the last video, but Carson did upload or not upload, but he got the last video published and everything. It was a day late. I couldn't even upload a thumbnail. Like, it was terrible. And I didn't ask him to do it. He just did it. And I appreciate him doing that kind of stuff, you know? He kind of picks up the slack for me when everybody knows there's a lot to pick up, right? I'm just saying. There is a lot sometimes. Sometimes I can hear Carson saying it now. Like all the time, bro. I'm going to go ahead and plow over some of my crop. It's fine. It is what it is, you know? I'm just saying. I might plow some of this out later, too. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so we want to rotate our GPS. And actually, that's right where I wanted it, so... Not right where I wanted it. It is... Nope, that's not where I wanted it either. We got to go out to at least the edge there. There we go. I will back it up. Get our implement over where I want it. And if these aren't perfect, they're not perfect. I'm not that. I can always landscape, you know, or whatever. I'm not that like hippie about it being perfect. That's going to be a pretty buttery corner though. I'm just saying. Pretty smooth right there, chat. I'm not streaming. I'm recording a video. You guys are not chat. You're like comments or whatever. And like I said, I'm going to plow up some of my crop. It just is what it is. I didn't really want to, but I want to get this all like, I want to get this all done before winter. You know, we do have winter coming here. This is my first Let's Play in a long time running Seasons. I did on 17. In Plains and Simple, I started with Seasons and then I very quickly went away from it. By the way, I want to show you guys this mission. I saw this mission. I was looking at this earlier. $676,000 to plant potatoes in 36. 145.19 acres. You would spend so much money on seed that you probably wouldn't actually make any money. By the way, tomorrow is Monday for me, so I might do some cultivating and fertilizing missions, clean up some of these missions. Because, you know, I don't stream or anything during Mondays during the days are kind of my day to like chill and not really do a lot, but I can definitely work on that kind of stuff, you know. That's probably the strat, to be honest. And then I will not be streaming this map on Tuesday. Dom Toretto and I are going to be playing. This is not, you know what? I bet my line's not a true. My line is not, it's on 360. It should be 0, but close enough. It's bouncing back between 360 and 0. Close enough to north-south. Dom Toretto and I are going to be playing SnowRunner on Tuesday's day stream starting at noon central. I think we're going to play his map. I'm pretty sure. Kind of help him progress along. I know he's a little farther behind. Hasn't played as much on PC. We were kind of talking about playing console, but I just don't think I would like to, I just don't like the way the game runs on console. I'll be honest. To me, it's just, it's very frame ratey, like 20 frames at most. And it kind of hurts my head to watch, honestly. So, but yeah, not trying to be that guy, but it's pretty awful. Not gonna lie. All right, this is going to be a weird field. This is going to be grass, so it won't look weird. Or at least it shouldn't look weird, you know, when we get this all done. I don't know if I'll be able to go back over my full width here. I'm going to try it. That's for sure, at least for a little bit here. I'll let GPS turn us back on. Oh, yeah. Buttery smooth turn there, right? Will say that's one thing with the 2 tracks and GPS. It likes to find that center line for sure. Same thing with articulated, of course. With the wheeled, it kind of will drift a little maybe or take a little more time. But this 2-track, man, it pitter patters right to it. I do need to put GPS on all my other like tractors and stuff. I definitely need to do that. Haven't done that yet, but I definitely can. I most definitely can. So that's kind of the strat eventually, is to do all that. All right, now we don't want to get too close to the bridge, but we don't want to get too far away. And a nice curve here. Actually, let's pop this up, rotate just to see where it comes out. That's actually going to be pretty good if we can pull that rotation off here. Let's just see how it turns out. That'll work. That turn will work. I like that. I actually do like that quite a bit. So we will have to do some liming. I'll probably just wait and lime everything at once. Like the whole field once I get it done. So there's that. Might plow it all too eventually. I don't know. I actually really like this plow. I forget who it was in the comments said I should get this one. Pretty solid. It reminds me a lot of like the John Deere. Yeah, the John Deere 2623, kind of like that. The thing I like about it is it's pretty like where it's actually plowing is pretty straight across. So for making these corners, it's like the square corners, it's gonna be pretty solid. So, all right, let's go ahead and rotate again and just see where it lines up. This is gonna be too. That's gonna be too close to the road. So what if we hit this? That's going to be okay there. Let's go a little farther. Then hit our button and see what it does here. At least it turned the correct way, huh? I was a little worried about that, not going to lie. This is close enough to the road for me. Plus those buildings kind of come out, and then there's actually a park bench out in the middle of like nowhere. Down here as well. So, but yeah, the goal is to do this plowing here, and we'll see how far we get tonight, if we get over here or not. I've been talking about it for a while. I want to move this into grass 1 and 8. I think that's going to be a great field for grass, and then make this crop for now, and we'll go from there. Because I mean, I like the idea of doing haylage bales, but at the same time, we've been doing so many on multiplayer, it's kind of like I don't want to see another marshmallow. And then Saturday I did more on stream, so I'm kind of hit that button. Kind of good at seeing the marshmallows, you know. But at the same time, the marshmallows are gonna make us a lot of money. Actually, look at that. We're gonna miss that park bench just by that much. I mean, yes, I'm wasting field there, but sometimes straight edges are worth more than wasting some field, you know? I'm just saying, they really are. And of course, here I'm gonna go ahead and jump over as well. Nothing else we need to connect this line, but probably gonna end up going over a little bit. We'll see where our GPS takes us. That's gonna be pretty close, but I would almost like to jump that over just a smidge here. Hit the alt and the home and stuff up there to get us to jump over. And I know I'm wasting a lot of good crop here, but the money we're gonna get from adding all this into grass eventually, holy cow. So the theory, I guess, before next video would be to I'm not gonna replant anything right now because I'm just not. But the theory for me would be oh my goodness, what's it called? Get this fast time. I gotta harvest, you know. Let's get a harvest going, you know, eventually here. And it should be one more day or so. All right, I'm gonna start drifting over. We're going freestyle now, boys. Because this is too much land here to waste. And not harvest, you know. This is way too much not to harvest, so. And it's gonna be grass. It's gonna be glorious, glorious grass over here. I see it's really crooked there, a little lumpy. I should have smoothed off a little bit, but I'm not really having a lot of money. So you guys like, or Rob likes story time. Or somebody else does too. I mean, you know, hey, never know. Today we finally, if you guys saw my Instagram, we were smashing the pumpkins. Dad decided, actually it dried up enough. Finally dried up enough, so we decided today was the day. Break out the tractor, smash up the pumpkins, and then we got the disc out to disc the garden up, which, I mean, it's December 6th. It was December 6th today. Disc the garden up, you know, finally. He's been needing to do it for a while, but he didn't want to get rid of the pumpkins. We actually still had some random people coming down and getting them for like seeds and stuff, just like to eat the seeds, you know, to get the pumpkins for that kind of stuff. So we decided to kind of leave them there longer than we normally would, but hey, they weren't really hurting anything. But finally dried out enough. It was still kind of wet today, not gonna lie, but it dried out just enough where we could hey, hang on here, I gotta focus on this corner. That corner will work. Is it pretty? No, but it'll work. It shall work. So anyway, the Dad was out with the disc, and normally after we're done with pumpkins, we will clean up. A lot of times we'll clean up the pumpkins or we'll smash them. And then Dad actually goes out there, actually usually before we smash, he'll go out there with the X-Mark laser. He's been doing this for years. He's always done it. I don't know why. But he'll go out there with the lawnmower and just chop everything up, because those vines, when they get frosted, they get tough. So we like to do it when they're still green, because they're kind of they smash up real good, you know. Anyway, this year it didn't work, because actually before we had our pumpkin party, they got frosted and they got killed. So anyway, we all right, I'm gonna turn around, slide my GPS over a smidge, and we'll be good to go. So let's see, where am I at here in the story? Dad got the disc out and immediately plugged the thing up with pumpkin vines. The front gangs, okay, and it wasn't terrible. Yeah, he ended up getting off the tractor because I was trying to drone, like, film him, you know. So he got off the tractor, he got it cleaned up, jumps back on the tractor, immediately does it again. But this time he decided to keep going, because what he was actually doing was kind of twofold. He was trying to, quote, disc, But at the same time, he was kind of fluffing everything up, you know, because we had all that straw out there and then the pumpkin vines. So he was kind of fluffing it up with the disc a little bit. And at the same time, he was packing the disc like crazy. And I got a drone video of it. I plan on making a video of today eventually. Yeah. Eventually. I've actually got some other footage I'm going to throw with it too. But anyway, I digress. So he plugged the thing. 2 front gains. Side to side, completely full of pumpkin vines, right? Packed in there. And I was just like, oh my God, you just made so much work. So I worked on it for like half an hour and then I got frustrated. And the whole time he's out there mowing, right? Mowing he went ahead and got the laser out and he was mowing the patch today. December 6th, 2020. And he's out in our garden with our lawnmower running, mowing the patch. Anyway, so he gets it all chopped up and I had to go in the shed and take a break after a while because it was starting to bother me. And so after he got it all chopped up, which actually worked out quite well, then I jumped on the old 995 and started disking, and man, it worked up great. So there's no footage of me disking because at that point I was kind of just frustrated and done. So there is going to be quite a jump in the video, but I do plan on making a video of today at some point. So it'll be good to get that up. So actually, yeah, that goes in with I had some GoPro footage too from another day where we were doing some disking. So actually, that was my brother on the disc that day, or on the tractor disking that day. But anyway, look at all this field rad. Holy cow. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Rotate 90 and then we'll do this in between and then up north. Actually, let's go up north now. We're already moving, so might as well go up north now and do that a little bit and come back to the center and then head to the other side. There's going to be a lot of plowing over there. I'm just saying. Quite a bit. And actually, like the grass fields, I haven't even fertilized those back yet. I'm probably not going to. But I don't know. Yeah, because it would just, everything was going to be off sync anyway, so kind of figured why do it, you know? Just saying, just why do it? But we'll get it all plowed and then we'll start the fertilization process and everything. After we harvest, basically I'm going to plow it all. And then after I harvest is when I'll really start getting serious about liming and plowing and all that stuff. And I will go ahead and get it limed up this next go around just to make life faster, easier, better. Just get it done with, you know. It's going to cost a lot of money, which is why I need to do those missions. Why I need to do those missions tomorrow. Maybe I should stream that. Because I can't stream this Tuesday because I'm playing, what's it called, with Dom. Maybe I'll fire up a stream Monday afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. Depends how tired I am. To be honest, because cleaning that disc was not fun today. Then after we got done, we decided that we should, I got to be careful what I say here because you guys know that I got a farming implement, right? I purchased my first farming implement, my real first farming implement. You guys are going to laugh when you see that video. That video will be out eventually. We're planning on using that maybe Wednesday, so if we can use it Wednesday, then that footage from Wednesday will be in the video too. So got some videos kind of coming down the pipes. I actually kind of like how I'm filming now. It's like before it was like, okay, I'm filming on this day and whatever happened this day is on this video. But now it's kind of like I'm taking more time to make projects out of my videos instead of just like, hey, this is what I was doing. I cut the grass again, which is what they all used to be. Let's be real. So I kind of like it now, not gonna lie. Actually really like it now. So anyway, but yeah, so then we decided that we may not need the disc again until next fall. So Dad and I, we did a full clean of the disc today, which is terrible because it was a little wet out there and we had already used the disc once earlier and we put it away without cleaning it. So And we don't have like stainless steel blades on our disc or anything. They're steel, and they're, especially the back ones, are have been in the past quite rusty. They're not too bad now. When we bought the disc, it had been sitting outside for years, and we put new front blades on the disc, but we did not put new rears. The rears were in good shape. We wanted new front ones because we went with notched blades instead of regular blades, so it cuts better. But yeah, so if we can use the new implement, maybe Wednesday, and then we'll probably use that next spring and summer a little bit, then we won't really need our disc. So that's gonna be kind of crazy, because I enjoy disking. I do. I like disking. It's fun. I don't have enough grounded disc though. I was disking about an acre today. I need more ground, you know. Need like a lot. But anyway, it's fun. It's a good time. It's like an 11-ish foot wide disc, somewhere in there. 11-ish feet, because our door is like 12, not quite 12 feet. Or we measured it the other day for reasons. The door's not quite 12 feet, so the disc is around 11 feet, because it barely fits in that building, honestly. The old combine shed. That's where Grandpa had his combine. The old gleaner. Old school gleaner, too. Let me tell you, boys. It was old school, but that's okay. So there's actually a lot more plowing here than I thought there was going to be, guys. I was hoping to get it all done in this video, but I don't think I will. But nothing says we can't just keep plowing on, you know? Literally plow on, right? Well, I will at least get a border set over here for you guys in the other field, because I'm going to try to keep it kind of, probably run a straight edge there and then kind of woobly across the top a little bit, you know? Woobly. Or I just pick my narrowest point and just go from there and make it a straight line. Straight line's probably better up there, honestly. That's probably what I'll do, is the straight line. Where I can plow a straight line, I will, obviously. For plowing fields in general, so. I will say there's a little bit of delay on this plow from when you hit the button to when it actually starts going to the ground. Actually, we messed with that on the 995 today. There's like this knob. Let's see, your 3-point hitch adjusters on your right side on that tractor. And down kind of in front of that, which would actually be like right by your right ankle as you're sitting on the tractor. Which actually, for your right heel, that is the diff lock pedal. Your right toe is a foot throttle. There's a lot of stuff going on over there, you know. And you have your dual brakes, you know, your steer brakes, of course, all in that right foot. But it's like right where your ankle would be, kind of on the right side. There's a knob you can turn, and that sets how fast your 3-point hitch drops. You put it down. I like it kind of slow personally, because it's just, I feel like it's easier on equipment. Maybe that's just me, especially when you get our big brush hog on there, because that thing's pretty heavy and you have it set too fast and it just slams to the ground. I don't like that. So I have it set pretty slow. But Dad was like, dude, turn that up, because you can't do it from the seat. You physically can't bend. Maybe maybe like Zach could, a real skinny guy. I can't bend that way, because the steering wheel's in your way, so you can't just like bend down and reach your foot, you know. Steering wheel doesn't move like these new fancy tractors, you know. I'm just saying. But yeah, we had to work on our descent speed. I don't know, drop speed, whatever you want to call that. We had to mess with that today a little bit on the disc, or for the disc. But it's all good. I got it set pretty good, so it kind of, you know, because the advantage of a 3-point hitch disc is you come back into a corner, drop it, and drive away. And then maybe you hit it, say, from the other, so you hit it like going one way, and then you kind of come back in the other way and hit it, and you don't even know that there was a corner there, you know. But side effect of a 3-point hitch disc, basically you're going to plow every time with it, because it's hard to control your depth, you know. We don't have any gauge wheels or anything. That'd be nice, though. That's the biggest problem with our 3-point hitch plow, too, is it's so hard to control depth. You know, because sometimes the tractor wants to suck down a little more because it's pulling harder, or maybe the dirt's a little tighter or whatever, and It's just kind of a nightmare. Not gonna lie, most of you probably know what I'm talking about. If you've used a 3-point hitch disc or a 3-point hitch plow with no gauge wheel, that's the thing. We've always wanted to put a gauge wheel on our plow, but we literally used our plow like twice. Bought it on Craigslist, super cheap, a million years ago. Actually had to go for a bit of drive for that one. That was like an hour away. Over into let's see, we went like south St. Louis County, so like Highway 270, and then we like crossed. Yeah, we crossed over into Illinois, and it wasn't that far into Illinois. I forget the town name, but it was funny. We get there, and it was this lady. The plow was her dad's, and I think her dad had passed, and you know, the plow had been sitting outside. They just didn't want any more. I don't remember what we paid for it, but it wasn't bad. And 3-point hitch, 314s, I think it is. 314s, yeah. It's a Massey Harris Ferguson. It has all 3 names on it. It's pretty cool. They only used all 3 names for a few years, so it's kind of cool that we got one of those. Anyway, there's like hardly any paint left on it, but there is a couple tags. So I think there's 2 tags on the hitch, one on each side. Anyway, we pull up. And this lady has this plow sitting outside. We're like, cool. You know, we had a trailer. And she said she would have a way to load it. When we talked to her on the phone. Dad talked to her on the phone. She said she'd have a way to load it. Well, there's this like really nice Kubota tractor sitting there with the front loader arms and forks on it. And she's like, yeah, there's the tractor to load it. I'm like, yeah. And she goes, well, I don't know how to run it. I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, I run tractors. I just don't run that one. She's like, that one's too new. My boys run it. I don't run it. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, where are they at? And she's like, they're not home. Oh. So I had to jump on a Kubota tractor, which at the time I had never driven a Kubota tractor. It had a left-hand reverser, which at the time I had never seen a left-hand reverser. Didn't know what it was because this is like before I was watching farming videos on YouTube and like all that. It was a long time ago. And so I just jump on this bad boy and I'm like, all right, I'm going to see how bad this goes. Oh, and another thing at that time, I had never used a single joystick for a front loader. My tractor, the 99, or not my tractor, it's my dad's. The 995, which is all of my front loader experience at the time, has 2 levers. You got one for your tip, the roll of your bucket, and the one for your elevation. I'd never seen this new fancy fangled single joystick thing, you know, and that might be funny to some of you because, like, you know, you guys probably grew up with it, but I didn't. And I was lost, man. Let me tell you, I was lost. It was so funny. All right, I don't think I need to plow anymore on this end of the field. This is pretty good here. That's close enough to our buildings, you know. I actually wish, like, low-key, that I could leave the thing this wide for plowing edges. You know, leave it right here. That'd be kind of cool. And I'm sure that's a mod, right? Sure, that's a mod. All right, I don't know if I want to go a full pass here because I do have that one silly tree that wouldn't cut down. Let's go just under a full pass here. So we'll move our line. Move our line to us and then try to line it up. Back up. Let's get this thing lined up correctly. Okay, line it up. Line it up, up. Line it up, up. That's gonna be one. That's butter enough for me. So we still have our road. It's a little tight there, but it's not terrible. We still have the road. Let's go do an outline around this field. This is gonna be a minute to drive that way. This is gonna be kind of real because we need to go all the way down to 5 here. Like I said, we do have that one pesky tree down there. It wouldn't let me cut it down, so that's okay. We're going to be doing so much plowing when we get 22, 23, 24, 26. That's going to be one field, guys. That is stupid big. I'm just saying. 21, 20, one field. 36, 37, which actually there's a lot of land here. Oh, and we could go all the way to 40 if we wanted to. Probably won't go to 40, but yeah. A lot of land to be plowed here, you know. A lot of trees to cut down. A lot of money to make. What trees have we cut down? I'm all over the place right now. I'm sorry. Trees cut down 740. I need to pick that up. I need to pick that up, don't I? Holy cow. That's okay, though. But we'll get an outline around this field, and then I'll let you guys go, and I will continue around the field. So, yeah. And then, like I said, I might stream this map Monday afternoon. No promises. We'll give that one a 50-50 odds, you know, 50-50 shot. I do want to, I was talking about this on stream the other day, that like I have actually set a goal, and I don't really set goals ever for this kind of stuff. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of set a goal of 20,000 follows on Twitch by the end of the year. Because, you know, well, actually, okay, let's say 20,020 follows. Because it is 2020, and let's be real, 2020 has been a dumpster fire for everybody. Between, you know, with everything going on. I'm not even going to say what it is, but you know, everybody knows what's going on. This year has been a dumpster fire. So the way I see it is, hey, here in December, let's try to get something positive out of 2020 and, you know, hit 20,000 follows on Twitch. I think it's going to be great. It's doable. We're less than 300 away. So, you know, somebody's like, hey, you watch anybody on Twitch? Be like, yo, this dude Puma Plow, he's pretty dope. Oh, wait, I mean lame. But go give him like a pity follow, you know? JK lol. But to, you know, to get more follows on Twitch, it's, you know, you got to stream more. So if I stream more, then I'll get more follows, and I can wrap up 2020 with something kind of good for once, you know? We need some good news in 2020. And 20,000 follows, at least to me, is mental. Like, it's insane on Twitch. So I'm looking forward to it. And I have nothing special planned for that. I haven't really thought of anything. Probably should. Maybe do some giveaways, or maybe like a long stream or something. I don't know. Something like that. I got to get a new chair before I do a long stream, though. I think my Christmas gift to myself this year is a new chair. Because for those OGs that have been here, this chair made a move with me from a different studio, from a different place that we had our stuff set up. Let me just say that much. I'm not going to get into detail for those of you that don't know. I'm sorry. If you know, you know, kind of thing. But this chair made the move with me. I've had this chair for like 7 years or something now, if not longer. And it's shot. It really is. It's just flat shot. So, yeah. I don't really like, by the way, watching this plow. I don't really like how the right side's dropping off here because of the ground. Not a fault of the plow at all, but I should maybe not have plowed that. That's okay. Kind of like a drainage ditch down there, you know, or these fields are just higher. And I forgot there's two pesky trees that wouldn't let me cut them down, so that's kind of fun. Actually, there's a hole right there. Holy cow. Right side, right there, boom. A hole. That's okay, though. At least I'm going to miss this tree, barely, but we'll get that tree down eventually. I think we need to buy the 22 plot, and we should be able to get that tree out of here. It's more annoying than anything, you know? Kind of like me. Just annoying. I'll let that one soak a second while I take a drink. Sorry. Definitely annoying. You know, I'm the youngest in my family out of 7, so I feel like I have to be annoying. I feel like being annoying was kind of my calling in life. Not really, but you know. I definitely had a lot of like annoying influences to learn from, you know. That's for sure. We'll give that shed a half pass or so of room. Looking forward to getting equipment down here eventually, combines and stuff, when we get the John Doe field. We'll probably store most, if not all, the equipment for that field down here. I kind of plan on having, and I haven't talked about this, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have like maybe separate sets of equipment to a point, you know, like, okay, trucks are trucks. I can use them anywhere. But like for the John Doe field, probably have 2 dedicated combines and they don't move. They stay in that field and that's all they do. For the John Doe field across the river, probably same thing. 2 dedicated combines, they stay there. Now that's probably going to hurt my frame rate having dedicated equipment, but is what it is. Okay, I think we need to stop like here. I think we need to make the turn here. Because if we go here, this might take us all the way to the promised land. Yes, I'm going to miss out on a little bit, but I'm not concerned. This might take us to the promised land. Probably not. So we will have to slide over. But that's not that big of a deal, you know. I'll slide that little bit up there. That'll add a fair bit down here too, realistically. So this is going to be a pretty good cropping field, you know. All those trees I can cut down too. Oh my goodness, I got to buy the land. Cut them all down. Like these to the right. I'm going to leave those, especially the what are they, oak trees? Because they change with seasons. So of course we're in first day of autumn, or fall as I like to call it. So as we progress into fall and winter, the trees will change and lose their leaves, which is awesome. That and the snow, like the 2 best parts of seasons to me. It's like, oh, that tree looks different. Kind of cool, you know. I'm just saying, it's kind of neat. Gives a little more variety to the game, you know. I'm just saying, this actually would have been a great high speed to do all this plowing, huh? That's okay. I Friday, or when did I make that? Thursday night, I was like, all right, I'm not going to have internet till, you know, Sunday. But we did cancel the Spectrum appointment, by the way. I do feel bad for, I mean, I wasn't like rude to her on the phone. I did get mad and hung up. I'll own that. But I was never like rude. I never cussed. I never said a cuss word. You know, when she's like, oh, we can't get somebody there till Sunday, especially when you don't have a problem. That kind of upset me. Because it's like, well, lady, clearly I have a problem. It just may not be your problem, but I do have a problem. You know? So. And then she like wanted to walk me through settings on my router, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I'm just gonna slide over. I'm using my alt and page down buttons right now, guys, to slide my lines here with the guidance steering mod. We'll just kind of gradually slide that line over. It's kind of ugly, but it'll work. Just saying. Would have been better if I just held it down and moved all at once, but actually I think I might move a little more. I'm just saying. I don't want to get too close to that wall, and then I know the ground's uneven up here. I'm kind of trying to dip to the left a little more. I'll do it here in a minute, but I'll dip to the left and then kind of drift back to the right. And there's actually a fair bit of room up here to the right. We could drift out to the right with our line as well. I probably won't do that though, because I envision a combine getting stuck, or not a combine, but a tractor. He'll be over in that part of the field. Horseplay is a lot better these days though. I will say that much. I haven't tried again the 2 hopper with the trailer thing working, but I am able to haul with 2 dual hoppers on like a Wilson trailer out of the homestead storage. I can get that to work. All right. That'll be good there. And again, I know it's kind of crooked and wobbly looking, but actually for right now, let's just plow it. Right now, I will go ahead and dip over because, like I said, Courseplay a lot better. We cut those trees down for a reason. Let's use it, right? Outside rounds are going to suck, but that's Courseplay in general. At least I feel like it is. Just saying. I'm going to go way over here. I just hold this button down for a while. I'm literally steering right now with Alt and page up. And it's just pushing that line farther to the right as I go. I actually like this angle right now. This is working quite well. Look at my Christmas tree, by the way. Man, looks good. That one is solar, by the way, because we did not run an extension cord all the way out here. That would have cost a lot of money to run an extension cord all the way out here. So that one is solar. I swear, there's a solar panel, a battery, converter, all that stuff sitting there, guys. I swear. All right, we do have to watch for these big rocks. Just saying. But outside rounds are always going to suck. If we would give ourselves a bigger buffer around the field, I think we would probably be okay. But I'm not really in the mood to do that. I want to try to get at least a fair bit over here. I was kind of ugly doing that, but that's okay. All right, so we'll smooth out here. Straighten out, I mean. Straighten it out. All right, I'm going to manually drive here in a second. Manually going to drive. We don't want to run into the pond. We want to go and aim that right corner, basically, right in line with the end of this field. That is a good angle, though. That really was a good angle, I'm just saying. All right, we're right here. Pretty solid. Not perfect, but pretty solid, right? All right, now I will move my line back over here. And with that, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Monday. I might be streaming this map this afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. If I do, it might be live. I might be live right now already. I don't know. But definitely the week after, I'll be streaming this map again. That would be December 22nd. I'll be streaming this map again on stream for sure. And then the VODs from that will be on the second channel, twitch.tv. Why do I say Twitch for YouTube? Man, links in the description for everything. Hit them up, guys. I'd appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for listening to me blabber on. And as always, a toodles.